following video contains meta gameplay and a meta build. The thing about meta builds is anyone can make them, and anyone can use them. Viewer discretion is advised.
Meta.
William, knife man.
Seeker mine detected.
What are they doing?
They could pop each other's asshole.
Hostile. An agent is no longer in your group.
Look at all those chickens!
Easy drop incoming.
Gotcha, bitch. I'm not fucking leaving.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Contaminated gear.
No. Wait.
Contaminated gear detected.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Fuck me, that so much fail. Hiya.
Agent detected. Hostile
And I
patrol
will
detected.
strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you drop. Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you drop. I fucked up this hustle, okay, we hustle, what the oh my. I fucked up this hustle, okay, we hustle, what the oh my. Let me see you drop. I fucked up this hustle, okay, we hustle, what the oh my. I fucked up this hustle, okay, we hustle, what the oh my. Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you drop. Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you drop.
If you don't know who I am, then maybe the best course would be to tread lightly.
You all know exactly who I am. Now, say my name.
He needs some milk.
Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't coach, the boy that I'm in. Never's in the block, hoodie up for events. Skin kept close to be plotting on them with the tips on 10. Batch in the back, that's on tap, all ready to go and jump in. Ding down, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding down, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding down, 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 ding down.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Hello,
Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going, and welcome back to another Division 2 build video. By now, you all know that I hate running the same builds day in and day out. There's so much build diversity in the game. I really enjoy messing around with different gear and making some wacky shit. I want to try and experience it all. But every so often I get comments saying why not just use the meta. Well, here it is. I revisited the meta and slapped together this very meta build with some custom Plum tweakings. Look, this build's super fun and effective to use, it just does get a little bit repetitive to use day in and day out. But it's always nice to revisit some of the classics. Righto, so welcome back to all you amazing subscribers, and if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, you know what to do, pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. And please everyone engage with this video. A like, a share, a comment, it all helps with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Doing all this stuff is going to help the channel and our amazing community grow. And don't forget to check me out on all my other socials, including Twitch, Discord, Facebook, the works. All the links for that stuff is in the description. Righto, with all that said and done, let's jump in and revisit the meta. 2 reds, 4 blues, no skill tiers, 1.5 million armor. Now the balance of core red and blue attributes can be switched if you like. I like the 1.5 million mark, but I can sometimes switch it up and change it to 1.7. We've got an exotic mask, 1 piece Fenris, 1 Seska, 1 Overlord, 1 Petrov, and 1 piece Walker. For the specialization to fall in line with the meta, we've gone with Firewall. The armor kit is so strong. Take 1 bullet's worth of damage, pop an armor kit, and push. If played right, a couple of players can take down a whole server. Our team gets bonus damage to hostiles within 10 meters of us. Now Bull Rush, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated perks of Firewall. Performing a cover-to-cover move gives us 30% bonus armor. This bonus armor can help to mitigate some of those sickening status effects. Try it for yourselves and try and get into the habit of using this perk. And we're also going to be using that 10% crit hit damage under barrel attachment, so we do need to spec into our shotgun to unlock this. Now my primary gun isn't going to be ultra meta, it's not the FAMAS. I prefer the Carbine 7, it's a lot more user friendly and it's super stable and accurate with high damage and high RPM. Now the attributes on this are maxed out, but I haven't fully upgraded the expertise. This is just showing how awesome the build really is, that it can compete against fully expertise 21 builds. The weapon talent that we're going to be using is Optimist. Weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the mag. Standard meta talent. Pro gamer tip, get into the habit of using the whole mag to make the most of the talent. For the attachment mods, we've got a crit hit chance scope, the extended mag, that 10% crit hit damage short grip, and a crit hit chance muzzle. Your secondary weapon is pretty flexible. I've gone with my godly M870 shotty with Optimist, but I can change to the Nemesis if I need to. Again, it just depends on the server and how the fights are going. This is a big thing that I've noticed with a lot of players in PvP, that they don't seem to want to change up their gear if it's not suitable for the server. And our last weapon's going to be the pistol, and I've gone with the Busy Little Bee.
Practically perfect in every way. As long as you never miss.
This gun's dirty. The amount of bonus damage that it can provide to your build is crazy. Each shot to a different target will give you 1 stack, maxing at 10. Each stack is a 20% weapon damage buff. You don't need to get full stacks on this. 1, maybe 2 stacks is more than plenty. Righto, now for the gear on the build. First up, we've got the mask, and we've gone with the Coyote's mask.
Lived through this bullet. I'll live through yours.
It's an exotic item, so all the attributes are locked. It's got max weapon damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and we've gone with a 12% crit hit damage mod. Now we're using this mask to buff our own and our team's critical hit chance and critical hit damage. The talent's called Pack Instincts. You and all your allies gain a bonus based off the distance you last hit your enemy. 0 to 15 meters gives you a 25% crit hit damage buff. 15 to 25 meters gives you 10% crit hit damage and crit hit chance, and over 25 meters is only going to give you 25% crit hit chance. Mostly we're going to be fighting within that 15 meter range, so we're providing a 25% crit hit damage increase. For the chest piece, we've got 1 piece of Fenris for that 10% AR damage. This is definitely one of the more difficult pieces to get, but it's pretty bloody awesome. Max armor, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and another 12% crit hit damage mod. The talent that we're going to be using is very meta, and it's Unbreakable. When our armor is depleted, it will repair for 95% of our armor back. Unbreakable can proc every 60 seconds. 95% is the PvE stat, so we're going to flick that to our PvP stats and we get 50% of our armor back. So Unbreakable is giving us a situational armor pool of just over 2.2 million. Using an armor kit can take that over 3.5 million. So timing kits at the right time, definitely a couple of good players can take down a whole server. For the holster, it's our 1 piece of Seska for that 10% crit hit chance. We've got max armor, crit hit damage, and crit hit chance. Now, if you did want to stack a couple of crit hit chance mods rather than crit hit damage mods, you could swap this piece out for Grupo. For the knee pads, it's a named Overlord, the Fox's Prayer. This is meta and best in slot for PvP. Max armor, crit hit damage, and that 8% multiplicative damage to targets out of cover. Remember, we've also got that 10% damage to targets out of cover on our gun, so that's now totaling 18%. For the gloves, we've got the Contractors, again another meta and best in slot piece for PvP. Max weapon damage, crit hit damage, and 8% multiplicative damage to armor. Now depending on the server, I can swap this to one that's got core armor on it, which will boost our armor to 1.7 million. It's nice to have a piece on your build that you can switch on the fly if you need to. And the final piece on the build is the backpack, and it's the Matador. The brand set gives us 5% weapon damage. This one's got max armor, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and another 12% crit hit damage mod. The talent is Perfect Adrenaline Rush. Everyone should be very familiar with this talent by now. Whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, you gain 12% bonus armor for 5 seconds. This can stack 3 times, and it's going to refresh every 5 seconds. 12% is for PvP, so 3 times 12 is 36% bonus armor. That's constantly refreshing. So that's nearly 600k bonus armor on top of our base armor and Unbreakable. At the right time, if all the planets and stars align, we can get over a situational armor pool of 4.1 million. That's pretty nuts. So that's the guns and gears. What skills do you want to use? Well, it's pretty much player preference really. Just about anything's gonna work. I do main and favour the Defender drone. I think it's one of the best in slot for PvP. Fairly consistent damage mitigation, which is essentially nerfing your opponent's damage. And the second skill, I'm a sucker for a nicely placed EMP sticky. It's not so much for the disrupt, it's that filthy stagger that just works so well, as you all witnessed in the opening gameplay. Okay champions, fine print time, the stat sheet. With our Carbine 7, we're at 54% crit hit chance and 163% crit hit damage. Add 25% for that close range Coyotes buff, and we're now at 188% crit hit damage. We also have 75% headshot damage, 8% damage to armor, and 18% damage to targets out of cover, which are all multiplicative damages. And for the shotgun, it's pretty much the same, 54 chance, 153 damage, which does go up to 178% with our mask. But with the shotgun, we get more damage to armor. We're at 20% damage to armor and 18% damage to targets out of cover. And we'll take a quick look at the damage. We're at 57 all weapon damage and 40% AR damage. So yeah, that's the whole build. Meta is meta for a reason, and this is a super fun and effective build. I enjoy my build diversity, but it's always nice to revisit some of my past builds and even the meta because they're so much bloody fun. So what do you reckon? Are you going to be a champion and revisit the meta with me? What modifications would you make? Let me know down below. And like always, show your content creators your support. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All this kind of stuff really does help support myself and the channel. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.